Disclaimer, this video is made for an adult audience. What's the upside, adult fans of Lego? It's me, your favorite host Solbrick, and I'm on the house. I'm standing here on top of the art cafe building, and on the second level there's just like a residential floor, and on the side here we have the art supply store with a little studio for artists to work on their paintings. Now, what's missing from this little art scene in Seoul town? Well, an art gallery, of course. So I'm thinking of taking this floor, raising it up one floor, and put in a separate new floor in here, in a bit of a modernistic, boxed looking with big windows kind of art gallery. And there's going to be some pretty large windows that lets in the light and you get a nice view, because that's kind of typical for modernistic, kind of like Bauhaus era style. I will probably change out the color on the roof because I've never really liked that it's black. It just doesn't look good in real life and it doesn't look good on camera. So it will probably be dark gray or white or something. We'll see, because this is of course light gray right now, so it would look a bit silly if it's light gray as well. It will basically look like some sort of a castle tower. Before I start working on this, I will also make an interior with some art, and those works of art will be in kind of like a modern style or a contemporary art style. Probably some abstract paintings and sculptures, because that's kind of fun to play around with. If there's something we learn from the new Star Wars movie, is that if you want to build something new, you have to get rid of the past. Let the past die, or whatever Kylo Ren says. And, well, we're not really going to kill it, just like the new Star Wars movie. We're just going to build on what really exists. And, or what already exists, not what already exists. So we're going to take out this floor and start working on it. Did find this part, but I don't think I'm going to use it, because this is not modernistic art or contemporary. It's just that kind of like low-class art you can buy at, stores where you can buy frames for your photographs. But I can use it like that. We'll see. Probably not. I want to have an overhang, so that this additional building, this is blue, not black. So this additional building will point out here, and then we're going to have some black beams and some white windows that I think I might offset so they go in like so. Let's see. I think that will look cool. And then place some tiles RS over here in the front. That's probably going to look pretty good. Let's have a look at the interior, where we now have some artworks. We have a fountain over here, and that's the Circle of Life, and that's maybe it's just a air duct. We got some cool colors on this painting. A banana, some cool squares, love letters never sent, some comic book replica art by Lol Lichtenstein, and we of course have a pig with a tire around its head. So that's pretty cool. And here's the door that you can go down to the floor below. So I'm quite happy with that art exhibition. Maybe we should get in some visitors. Oh yeah, before I forget, there's always a person dressed in black guarding the exhibition, probably falling asleep while doing so. Now, what is life without art? It's just meaningless. Without art, we're merely apes. Hey, not cool, man. Just cogs in capitalist factory spinning around, meaningless, over consummating Lego in my case. So she sits in the corner there, and let's start working on getting this floor on. I think I will make it so I can easily pop it off and show visitors to my house what's inside here. Well, it looks like we already have some visitors at the art opening, and it looks like they've been drinking all the red wine. That's, free booze. You gotta do what you gotta do. With this black frame around here, I think the roof actually works a lot better now, just the way it is. I might change it later, but this took some time, so I'm out of time, basically. And on the side I just made like a gray wall, and down here it's white because of the gallery's white inside. A problem that I got when I built this building was that this building got too short and this was too tall. Now this is in a good size compared to that building. Well, now the art supply store slash art studio, it's really, really small. One idea I got is just basically buying a separate set of this. It's being sold for like 20% off right now, so I might do that and just add a second level or something. That will look pretty cool, I think. And then the bank will be too short as well, but that's fine, because if I have buildings that can hide this socket, that would be a good thing, I guess. And let's have a look on this side and just go around like so. I think this really looks good now. Have a look at this frog perspective. And there's a car going by my house. I really like when you have a more modernistic architecture contrasting the older parts of a building. I think that's the right way to go. If you just try to simulate the older parts of a building, that might start looking a bit more like something that belongs in Disneyland or a theme park. It can be done well as well, of course. So, but I like this style, as I said. A bit of an irony to this build today is that I've been doing something that a lot of especially male artists in history has done before me, and that is neglecting their family. So it's time to sign off and get into my house again and hang out with my kid and my wife. And as always, you gotta stay out of the nonsense. It's driving me crazy. Just stop the nonsense. Don't engage in online fights. And as always, you gotta stay awesome. And please subscribe.